Hello there, this is Soma Mangnaanii, and I'm here to talk to you about your healing journey. If you've been watching some of my videos earlier, and if you like the topics that I'm covering, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and definitely keep watching. And comment below what you think of some of the subjects that I'm covering. They are a bit taboo, they are a bit out of the box, and I especially feel as a person coming from India, our cultural indoctrination is even stronger than some of the Western countries where we have very strong stereotypes. Women need to be a certain way, men need to be a certain way for acceptance. So anyone dealing with trauma where they've been wired the wrong way right from beginning, they tend to have a series of turbulent relationships because their primary connection was faulty. So when I'll go back, I'll rewind a little bit. If you've been watching my channel, I've been talking about CPTSD, childhood trauma. If the primary caregivers in your life were faulty or did not express their love to you in the correct way, or there was abuse in the family or abuse in your later relationships or friendships, they were all flawed. It's because the premise where you learned how to connect with other human beings was also flawed. I'm on this channel more as a solution oriented person rather than describing what things are, because people who have generally been through this are already very familiar. They're not able to intellectualize or verbalize what's happening to them, and on a mental level they understand, on a gut level they understand that something's not right, but they are unable to express that. And even if they know if something wrong is happening, they are not able to stop the wrong from happening. And they look like fairly intelligent people, fairly competent people doing quite okay in the world, but their personal relationships are a big question mark. If they've been having problems connecting with other human beings, it's quite possible they have suffered CPTSD as a child. And because of the childhood trauma, what happens is the neurons in your brain get wired a different way. Now, on a gut level, on an instinctual level, human beings know when something wrong is happening, even if you're a child. But for some reason, if that initial response was suppressed and you were not able to express yourself, fearlessly, which happens in normal regular families, a child is allowed to express itself freely, and if it makes a mistake, it's corrected. But here the expression itself was thwarted. So what happens is the person learns to hold back their authentic self. They're not authentic, and as a result, when they see inauthentic behavior, they may recognize it, but they are not able to respond because the way their brain has been trained from childhood is to not to act on an instinct that they deeply feel. There's a very nice lady on YouTube who talks about this, I think Merkel or Munkel, I'm not sure. And she explains this, that we then tend to crap fit, or when we know something is not correct for us, we still try to make it work and try to make things work because this is what happened to us in our childhood. So we forcefully, when we know something's not right, we try to compensate for that by instead of understanding that the other person's behavior is faulty, we change ourselves. And we still try to make that relationship work because that is the sort of leftover mental programming from a faulty childhood. Now, if you like this and if you've suffered something similar in your childhood and you want to heal this, I am working on some yogic techniques and some mental techniques which I combine to formulate to find a healing. I don't do this commercially. I'm just doing this as a fellow traveler on this planet, and if you're interested, definitely keep a message down along with your digits or number. On Instagram you can DM me, and do watch this entire video in the whole, and leave your comments below if you would like to know any further. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.